It was amazing. Speaking in front of 3,000 people one day in California, and this man holds this baby up, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, no arms, no legs, little foot, just like me, on this side as well.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
and how
wow.
old was it?
He was 19 months old.
Oh.
So I got the father to bring him up, and you could hear a pin drop, you know, even on carpet. It was just, everybody's breath was taken away. And the mother came and hugged me. She said, thank you, thank you, thank you. And she said, you're a miracle. I said, what are you talking about? She said, I actually have been praying that, you know, I feel like I've been forgotten, but now I know I haven't been forgotten by God, and my son's got a hope. And seeing my mum hug his mum, seeing my dad hug his dad, it's just incredible. And that's the principle, where you don't know what God can do with your broken pieces until you know, give your broken pieces a try. And in my life, I thought, you know, what am I going to do in my life? But the beautiful thing about life is, you know, if I'm just a miracle for that one little boy, where he's going to get teased, he's going to go through depression. You know, no one can understand my pain, no one can understand his pain, but we can understand each other. And I'm his older brother now, you know, and I believe we're here for each other. I believe love is the greatest foundation, and as far as purpose is concerned, love, I believe, is the greatest thing. You know, I want people to know that friendships, you know, and family are so important. You know, in your busy day schedule, you know, imagine if today's your last day. Who would you call? Who would you hug? What song would you listen to? What would you dance to? You know, just embracing life one day at a time. And it's hard when you go through those valleys, but take one step at a time.
Can I ask you one last question?
Absolutely, Denise.
What's God doing with the world? What's your take on that?
Absolutely. You know, I was actually very, very angry at God as a kid, you know, because if he loves me, then why did he let me be born this way? And so I thought pain was inflicted by God, but that's not what the Bible says. It came actually from the Garden of Eden, Satan the serpent, we all know that story, and that's when death, sickness and disease came upon the earth. And he didn't punish me, but what the enemy tried to use for bad, he can turn into good. And so this temporary life is me getting prepared for my future and my hope over there. And, you know, you can have arms and legs, but still not have love. You know, I used to think, how am I going to hold my wife's hand? Well, there's no point in holding my wife's hand if I can't hold her heart. So we got to understand, you know, there's a lot deeper things, you know, that life is about, that, you know, you always can't see with your own physical eyes. And so...
Very true.
Wow,
Nick
that's
Vujicic.
very true. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please thank our remarkable guest this morning, Nick Vujicic. Thank you so much for coming in. Am I pronouncing it right? Vujicic?
You got it perfect.
Vujicic.
Yeah. Vujicic is good.
Well done. To me. And for everyone in the audience, you can read his incredible story yourselves when you all receive a copy of his book, Life Without Limits. Thank you so much, Nick. Coming up, how we can support our local producers in the wake of the recent natural disasters. And now here's Marianne.
It's difficult to find ways to entertain the family these days without it costing an arm and a leg. Well, today Sam's here to talk about something